This is Public Health Minute, and I'm Christina, the Emergency Preparedness Coordinator and also a former food specialist of the Howard County Health Department.
And I'm Nikki, a public health nurse at the Howard County Health Department. Are you ready for Thanksgiving?
Oh, I sure am. I've got my ice and my short storage containers and my freezer bags and some extra coolers. Yeah, those are very important.
What?
I'm ready for safe Thanksgiving, for Thanksgiving leftovers.
Okay, that makes so much more sense.
Yeah, I don't want my family to remember my meal because they got sick afterwards.
And I don't want that in my household either. Food left out at room temperature can grow bacteria pretty quickly, and by ingesting that bacteria, you could end up with diarrhea, vomiting, or even a fever.
Nobody wants that.
Especially not if your Black Friday events are going to be the next day.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to keep my hot food hot, my cold food cold, and all of my leftovers, I'm going to make sure they're in the fridge within 2 hours of either being removed from the oven or from the refrigerator.
Okay. How about cooling down foods? Can you just take those hot foods and put them right into the fridge?
Ooh, no.
Okay.
I would advise highly against that because all you're going to do is all that dissipating heat is going to warm up your fridge, and then it's not cooling down anything.
No, it's not.
No. So what you'll want to do is first bring the temperature down a little bit before you put it in your fridge.
Okay.
So about where it's a little bit more closer to room temperature. To cool that food quickly though, you'll want to either put ice in it if you can, like so gravies or soups, you can put ice in it. Usually whenever you go to reheat the food, you're going to be adding some moisture to it anyway, so you're just doing that during the cooling process.
Okay.
If it's a food you can't add ice to, then like your turkey or your ham, take your pan and put it on a bed of ice, and that'll help cool it off. Stir things, and then also if it's like a big old pan of gravy, put it into shorter storage containers.
There you go.
So that way it's no more than 2 to 4 inches thick, and that'll help the heat dissipate faster. And then if you don't have enough space in your refrigerator for all those leftovers, that's what my coolers come in for.
All right.
We're going to put your cold food in the coolers to help keep them cold. And the hot food will then have room in the refrigerator for the active cooling of the refrigerator.
Great. I'm learning so much from us having this conversation right now. I also make sure in my house that we eat our leftovers pretty timely. So 4 days, would you say that's a fair amount of time?
Yep, toss by Tuesday.
Okay. That's great advice.
We like our alliteration. So toss by Tuesday. It's a great habit. If there's too much food left over to eat it by Tuesday, I hate food waste. So take an inventory. Say, okay, I can eat this much before, this much I can freeze for later meals, less mess and hassle later.
Yes.
If you have room to freeze it. And then share the food that you can't eat too.
And they're pretty safe in the freezer for a good amount of time, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
usually 4 to 6 months depending on the type of freezer that you have.
Okay.
Remember, Nikki, keep your hot food hot,
Okay.
keep your cold food
I
cold,
can do that.
put it in the refrigerator within 2 hours of either taking it from the oven or out of the refrigerator like your cheese platter.
Okay.
And or freeze those leftovers by Tuesday.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for sharing all that.
Yep, no problem.
And as always,
Stay well, Howard County.